Guys, I'm gonna watch this for the ironic, funny meme.
Guys,
Funny meme.
guys, everybody do the flop. Everybody do
Oh,
the flop.
oh,
Do the
okay.
flop.
And look at this
My
man.
internal funny.
No, hey,
What's
wow!
Cringe,
Look at the
cringe,
funny man.
cringe,
Guess who's just
cringe,
came on?
Cringe.
What?
What's up?
We have to welcome another guest now.
Welcome, it's your boy,
Fuck you, Jay.
Master Prime.
Jay?
He's gonna be drunk.
No, he is drunk. Jay?
We can't.
Jay?
Wait, are we recording?
Yeah.
Yes.
So I can't say.
Yeah,
okay.
Jay, we've been
Get arrested.
recording for like almost the last hour. Should we go for longer
it
so you
out.
can be in?
Cut it out.
Yeah.
Alright,
Welcome.
How about
Welcome-
this?
welcome-
Fuck MPG. I fucking hate him. Diss track dropping tonight, boys.
Oh
Welcome-
no.
with production
Welcome-
from Drake.
Welcome the guest.
Travis Scott, his last thing before he goes to jail.
Alright, Jay, alright, we can talk about what happened with Dune.
Oh, yes.
Finally.
Good movie.
No. Before Dune.
Weatherspoons.
Alright, Jay, so
To be fair though, actually, did Weatherspoons put down their prices on beers?
I don't know, we didn't get beers.
We got
Cringe.
fucking like I got a diet Pepsi Pepsi cherry.
Because we got fucked over. We were supposed to be seeing Dune at Cineworld because we can't say it so we don't give away where we live.
England.
In England.
Kinda close to anyway, because I'm pretty sure I've said near where Ashley lives already.
Well, no, I'll censor it. It's fine.
Right.
So we were ready. I was sitting in college, being like, yeah, I'm gonna go see Dune tonight with my homie slash unofficial
My friend.
my friend Jay, and I get an email, and it goes, due to technical difficulties, Cineworld is closed. So we're
Due
like,
to the fact they wanted to film a porno in Cineworld. they
yeah,
closed.
well, no, they were too terrified to show Eternals. They're like, fuck, Eternals comes out today. We have to do something.
I've seen so many spoilers for Eternals, and it's so shit.
It looks awful. So I'm
Apparently-
just like, oh shit. I have to sort out something now. I messaged Jay and I'm just like, Jay, we have to sort this out. And it takes him a good like 40 minutes to respond.
Yes, I just woken up.
Yeah, but I kept calling him like constantly.
It was like 2:00 in the afternoon, but I just woken up.
No, it was like 12.
Yeah, I'd still like just
Still
woken
late.
up.
It's still late.
I was like, oh, I've woken up. Oh my god, I got so many missed calls from Aaron.
It was
And I'm
literally
just
2
like,
PM,
Jay,
but he
Jay,
just
we have
woken
to
up.
sort out fucking cinema. So Jay books the tickets. I have to get the train all the way over to and
The best place.
Yeah, and it was chaos, and then the film was like all right.
Well, no, okay, right. So the movie the acting was amazing.
Yeah, the film looks really nice.
But
But
the film looked fucking beautiful, and cinematography was amazing. This went on for so long.
it went on for so long, and then its ending was like, this is just the beginning, and then it just fucking cuts to black.
Yeah, it literally just goes. It goes. This is just the beginning, and it fucking ends.
It ends on the halfway point.
It's like direct. It goes. This is only the beginning, and it's like director. And it's like, what the fuck?
pretty,
I was like,
pretty epic
what?
though.
It was a good movie.
Yeah. So Jay, how drunk are you?
Pretty fucking pissed. I was finishing up my shift at my work,
Yeah.
and
Where I work.
and one of my friends that I've not seen in like 2 months was there, and so I was talking to her, and she goes, "Come out on the piss with us," and I was like, okay, right. I talk to these guys in the podcast right now. I talk to these guys virtually daily.
Yeah, we like your we're your unofficial boyfriends.
I talk to the guys that I go out with. I was supposed to go out drinking tonight as well.
Yeah.
I talk to those guys daily as well. And I was like, I've not seen this girl who's a friend of mine. No, we're not like doing anything. We're just friends. I've not seen her in like 2-3 months. I was like, let's get fucking blackout drunk. That's exactly what I've done. I've got
blacked out. I'm just saying.
I've got a tab. I've got a tab on my work right now, which is like apparently it's like 50, 60 quid of just alcohol.
Okay.
What and have fun paying that back.
And that was me. Well, that was most of it's me. She only had like 2 drinks at where I work, so
Fucking
so
hell.
I'm fucked.
This is
And
amazing.
bear in mind, I was drinking spirits, so
Oh,
it's like
fuck.
for a double spirit and coke, it's like £8, and I
I
have
feel
50
my
quid.
liver failing.
Oh yeah, my liver's gonna fucking pop. I'm gonna die.
Yeah.
I said to her and some of my other friends. I met with a lot of other people afterwards as well. I said to them that I'm probably gonna die tonight.
Do it on the podcast then, please.
No,
Either
die on the podcast, because then
Either-
we can put in the title, MPG dies for real.
yeah, like,
Oh,
literally stabbed him.
I'm dying. I'm fucking dying. I'm not gonna respawn because I don't have a reboot card. No.
And then like tomorrow, well, like in a few years when people find this podcast because no one watches,
No, we got like 20 viewers
we
right
get like
now.
20 views per video. But like in the
That's
future,
what I'm
people
talking
are gonna be like,
about.
"Wow!"
More if I'm not there.
It's like,
I know-
"Wow!"
I know less than 20
I
people.
can't believe that years ago, Squibby uploaded a podcast where a man actually died on it, and it's fully monetized. Cringe.
And that man is currently actually dead.
Yeah, and he's actually dead. And
You
I just
literally killed Jay.
and I just comment on it. Lol, GG.
Lol, GG. MPG GG.
Sorry, MPG would have loved this to be monetized.
He would have
What is
wanted
his
us to
last
make
wish?
as much money. MPG would have wanted us to make as much money as possible off his death.
Honestly, though, if I ever
He
die,
actually came back from the grave and asked.
if one of us die, I think we should just make a really exploitive like video on them, like at their funeral, just like going up to their body and be like, "Jay, how you doing, man? How you doing?" And like poking the body.
I'll have the song I will remember you in the background.
Yeah.
No,
I will
no. I'm still standing.
Fancy dress.
No. The song "I'm Still Standing."
I'm still.
They do dress as the Grim Reaper, and whenever someone.
Oh,
Ben's gone.
Ben.
We lost Ben. No,
This is how Ben has
Okay,
been
I'm
like
done.
for the
I'm
last.
gonna go to bed. My mic's not working.
Bye,
Alright,
Ben.
man.
two
Goodbye.
hosts have died today. Fuck.
Dude, he literally for like the entire. He's been trying to have like full on, like, philosophical fucking discussions, and he would just cut out for the entirety of the thing.
Philosophical
sucks.
what away.
Fuck off.
Yeah, guys.
This is a big podcast where we have big
Now
talks.
I'm sad. I can't afford the GTA trilogy when it comes out.
Well,
Oh, you're
whose
the
fault is
stupid
that?
idiot.
Mine.
Yeah,
I'll still be able to. It comes out Friday, doesn't it?
yeah.
I'll be able to afford it. I'll
Stupid
be able to
bitch.
afford it.
Look at you.
Do kind of agree.
Guys,
I sold my
you just-
car.
You know what? You guys are just personally attacking MPG because of his fame and success.
I sold my car today, so I'm going to be able to afford GTA.
Wait,
You know,
you had a car?
Yeah.
I had a car.
Yeah, he had a car. He told me, like,
I
Pretty
had
sure
a
he told us
VW
months ago.
Polo.
Oh.
Yeah, I
I had, a
remember.
car, I had a car for like a year.
Did you take it for its MOT recently?
Yeah, and it failed.
Yeah.
so that's the way you got rid of it.
Would
Yeah,
you
like-
drive it?
I did. I was learning in the car.
He was learning. I remember.
It was it's easier with my dad's a driving instructor, and then I just have to pay for fuel.
Oh,
Yeah.
easy.
So
Yeah, I
it's
think at one point you said to me he was going to try and find where I lived.
yeah, I was gonna drive to
One
Ashley's
time I
house.
was on a driving lesson. I saw Ashley.
Yeah.
He was walking
Well,
home
yeah.
from sick form, and I was like
Probably, yeah.
literally right behind him, and I wanted to like put down the window and go, "Wanker!"
Just
But I
really
mean,
put
one
his
of my
hands
one of my
on the
few
throttle.
friends who actually knew where I lived wanted to actually ding dong ditch me while they were like driving lessons.
Well, while you were playing games, you're gonna ding dong ditch you, and you're just not gonna answer the door because you're gaming.
I've probably been sleeping. I think they've probably done it at like 10 in the morning and I've been asleep.
Dude,
Sorry, are you
I
busy
was gaming.
Sorry, babe. I'm gaming.
I love those posts where it's like the girl sitting in the bed and she's just like, my boyfriend is still playing League of Legends. Why won't he have sex with me?
Good. He better be playing League of Legends.
Guys, they put League of Legends on the fucking Epic Game Store now.
Oh, really?
We should all play League because it's on something
No.
I don't have to
I'm not-
download.
I'm
No.
not playing League.
No, I'm not playing League. I was expecting
No
one
one
of
should
you
ever
to get.
play League.
I'm
What?
too busy playing the Mad Max
League is
video
the
game.
League is the crap MOBA. We play Heroes.
Yeah,
here.
we play Heroes of the
I
Storm.
play Heroes.
Nah, to be honest, MOBAs in general are just crap.
We play
They've been on
play
it now.
Genshin
Actually, wait,
Impact.
no. I saw recently. There's a MOBA battle royale. It looks intriguing. I actually kind of like the look of it.
Okay. No,
Guys.
the only games we play here are Rainbow Six Siege.
Did you see the thing I posted on Twitter?
What?
Did I send it to Twitter? I sent a video from Call of Duty Vanguard on Twitter.
Oh, the one where it's like the guy like fucking smashing his head against a fucking helmet.
Yeah, there's literally an execution in the game where the guy headbutts a guy to death. But if you're playing as a German, you can wear a German helmet. So he headbutts a German wearing the Nazi helmet to death.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
To me, that's like just it's fine.
I quite liked some of
Hold
the
on.
kills that were in the new Far Cry.
Bear in mind, Aaron, this is the most realistic World War II game to date.
Yeah, but that's something like a random element that could just happen to anything. What is funny? Have you seen the Doctor Disrespect clip
Of what?
of him playing Call of Duty Vanguard? And it's just it's the most like ADHD video game I've ever seen. It's so quick. It's like he's like go 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 go, and he's just fucking bolting. I'm like, I thought this was supposed to be a realistic shooter, and it's literally like fucking running at sonic speed around. I'm like, what the fuck?
It's a World War II game where you can run faster than the Usain Bolt, and you can slide sprint. You can slide cancel in the new Call of Duty game.
Like, what the fuck?
You see, they introduced it with Warzone, and now they can't really get rid of it because so many people have built such a muscle memory. That if they changed it, they would be pissed off.
It feels weird because commonly when I play World War II games, it's got really clunky like running controls. No one was sliding back in World War II, and no one was like holding their gun with one hand.
I don't think people were sliding in wars in general, unless it's like getting under
Get cover.
to get to
Get
cover.
cover and that, yeah. Or they
slide-
just don't have feet anymore.
But you're not sliding into enemies and gunning them down, then standing up and
Hang on,
shit.
guys. Let me get my M1A1 Thompson with a drum magazine because they had those during
M1A1.
World War II.
And laser sights, laser sights in World War II.
Someone pointed out
reflex
that
sight as well, hollow sight, man. Thermal sight 2 times.
someone
You gotta have
pointed
laser
out,
rangefinders and shit as well.
Oh,
I
yeah,
saw
let's go.
someone pointed
Kill
out that the SG-44.
Yeah.
The spring for the SG-44 is famously in the stock, and if you don't like recoil, you can remove the stock for the SG-44. So the spring load mechanism wouldn't work without it, but you can remove it.
So the gun just doesn't work, and it's
No,
just
the gun works perfectly fine if you remove it.
Well, I know. I was just saying, like, it wouldn't work, but it does.
Oh yeah, you can turn the MP40 into an assault rifle, which is like impossible.
A rip for the guy that actually buys one, saws off the stock, thinking he can.
Yeah, there's probably so many dumbasses that have ripped off the stock for that gun now.
Probably, yeah.
But no, Vanguard. I've heard, apart from like the streamers, because of course it has the Warzone. I don't know when they're adding all the guns into Warzone, but I know they're gonna do it. All the streamers are playing it because Call of Duty is hip and popular, and all the streamers are convinced that it's gonna be better than Halo or Battlefield. I'm like, no, it's not.
No, I have not. I've not seen that. I've seen a lot of streamers say Battlefield's gonna be better or Halo. I've not seen anyone been praising.
Yeah, Battlefield will kill Call of Duty this year, confirmed. Like, it may sell more, and like that's what that really matters. but I reckon in players, in like people playing the game, it will kill Call of Duty.
Technically, that's what I think we want, because if tons of people buy it, they get pissed off with it. Either they refund it or they can't. That's gonna leave a fucking huge stain on them then, because a bunch of people bought it and never liked it, never played it. It should be a waste of money.
But then going back on my word, I reckon Halo will kill Battlefield.
No, I don't think it will.
So.
No,
I don't think so.
Halo ain't gonna kill it.
Because Halo has the free multiplayer.
Yeah, but it's only available on the least popular platform. And at PC.
PC and Xbox.
Yeah, Xbox is still the least popular platform of the three.
There's enough hype around it. It has a chance.
Yeah, it's not. The thing is, the reason COD does so well is because it's on all major platforms, especially PlayStation, which is the biggest platform.
I don't think Halo would do
Whereas
anything.
Halo being exclusive to Xbox is kind of fucked. And especially since it's had its bad reputation over like the last year.
Doesn't stop me wanting to see fucking Halo destroy COD this year.
Yeah, but it's not going to. That's the thing.
I feel like it's going to be called Halo Battlefield.
Yeah, I think Battlefield is going to die probably the quickest. Mostly because...
Battlefield is purely multiplayer.
Yeah, and...
COD's campaign doesn't mean shit. It's so fucking awful this year.
Yeah, but it feels like... When it comes to packages, what sounds better? Multiplayer or campaign multiplayer and a secondary and an extra mode?
Yeah, but the thing is, like, you have campaign multiplayer and a secondary mode, but then you have multiplayer
and a
some weird
mode.
like Tarkov rip-off mode, and then you have Battlefield.
You have two other modes, so it's
but they all have weird labels, don't they?
You have a more expanded multiplayer compared to like a more.
But think about the amount of think about like this could get into dodgy territory, but think about the amount of boomers that are gonna fucking hate playing the Call of Duty campaigns. The only people that play Call of Duty campaigns anymore are boomers. And like, and as we found out, like, I mean this in the most PC way possible. There's you pretty much only play as women and black people for the entire campaign.
Yeah. And
like boomers hate that.
True. Yeah, I see where you're going with now.
The whole idea of forced diversity.
Call of Duty is like we have campaign. Boomers fucking hate it when they play a campaign.
Oh, my dog is barking. I will be back in a moment.
Boomers absolutely hate it. Like, this isn't me saying it, I don't mind it, but boomers hate it when they go onto like a historically accurate campaign and they see women and people that didn't fight in the war fighting in the war. Like, I know
they did fight in the war.
Yeah, I know, but they weren't like big. They weren't big.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
And that's what boomers hate. Like, I remember when Battlefield 1 came out and people were complaining about a lot of people were complaining about there being no women in the game. I remember the voice for there being no women in the game and the voice for the game being good. The voice for the game being good was bigger. And then when Battlefield 5 had a woman on the front cover, the voice for the game having a woman on the front cover was bigger than the voice for the game being equal. And that's the issue. And it's like, I remember when when Call of Duty World War II came out, they had again, I don't know, Aaron might have to listen to this in the editing. They had a black female as a Nazi. And there's a lot of criticism about that. Was apparently
that just wouldn't happen in real life.
The criticism was that it wouldn't happen in real life. Plus, women and black women didn't want a black Nazi if it made them look bad, but they wanted like female and black female like allies. And they're like, you can't have it both. And the Call of Duty was like, well, you can't really have it both ways. We're trying to be equal here. And they're like, no, we only want the Nazis can be men, white men, and the allies can be anyone.
Well, to be fair, I kind of agree with that.
I get
allies can be more than especially Americans because they were proper dedicated American fighting units.
Well, the Nazis can be Italians.
Yeah,
that's not the Nazis. That's the Italians. That's
like we're talking. Those aren't like when it comes to Italians and that, it isn't like a significantly massive difference in race. We're talking and sex. Like we're talking, if you have a lot of like white men,
I was going to say more, but
I think it's either let both sides be anything, or both sides just be men.
Wait, what have I came back to?
Basically, people were complaining when Call of Duty World War II came out that there was black female Nazis.
Yeah.
And I think that either you have black female Nazis and black female allies, or it's just men.
Yeah, I see
just
what you mean.
make it, just make it historically accurate. I think
it can't be okay. All the allies were everything, and the enemy was just white guys. It's got to be both or neither. It's like with Battlefront 2. Did you hear? The Battlefront 1 when they added the they added the option to take helmets off of the stormtroopers. And a new guy came into management and got rid of that immediately. Like, no, all stormtroopers are guys wearing. Well, no, they're just people wearing helmets.
Well, I agree with that.
They could have been any gender anyway.
They could be, you wouldn't know because they're wearing helmets.
Kind of hard to know, yeah.
There's people got really annoyed because it was like you could originally be a female stormtrooper or a male stormtrooper, but then the guy came in and went, no, they all wear helmets.
Wow, imagine ruining game customization. Just fucking gamers are pathetic.
But yeah, we get so upset about the smallest things.
Yeah. Oh wow, new siege op is a certain sexuality. Time to uninstall. How pathetic must you be?
The new siege operates transgender. The only gender I care about is men. Fuck off.
I miss siege when the only black operator was Castle. Wah. Fucking crying a bin, man.
We're moving into dodgy territory.
Yeah, I know. Castle's cool, man.
I just think with Vanguard, it's like if they just go on World War II shooter and it's just a dumb first person shooter, it would have been fine. But because they threw the word historically accurate into the game, people kept saying historically accurate. I was like, nah, like Halo can't be historically accurate.
Holy shit!
Halo is based on history.
Yeah.
Well, no, you never know. It could in the future.
Shut up.
I hope in the future I can be Master Chief. But
no, you can't.
My balls instead.
But in Halo, Halo's fun, and you can do whatever. You can be female, you can be male. You can't really tell because they're all wearing armor. But like, it's fun, and everyone loves it. With Battlefield, you can be female and male. It's set in the future, so it doesn't really matter, and it's fun. And then Call of Duty is like World War II, M1 Grand, with a fucking drum magazine. It's like, fuck off.
Well, no, you say
if you're basing it on something, it should be accurate.
To be honest, with how games are today, I'm kind of fine having like male and female options because it's less about being about historically accurate. I cannot speak today, and more about just allowing you to customize your character the way you want it to be. And if that pisses people off, then fuck them.
I think, like, in Halo, the signature assault rifle in Halo, if they went, boom, this Halo assault rifle now has a drum magazine, I wouldn't care. It's a future gun and we don't know what it can do.
Yeah, but then when you're getting... but like with the new card and you have, like, fucking, like, like red dot sights and shit.
Yeah. You can have an M1 Grand with a suppressor, a red dot sight, and a drum magazine. And an extension to make the fire rate quicker, and like a better grip. Like back in the day, like you could tie a rope around the grip, and that was it. Depending on how sweaty your hands were, depending on how good the grip was for the gun back then. Unlike nowadays, where we can have gun grips that adapt to like hands, and like how hands, like you can have like different gun grips depending on different scenarios that you're going to be in. But like it's World War II. The thing is that not Vanguard, but Warzone will die if they do a Vanguard update for Warzone.
Look, the only way I think COD will die is all the streamers that stream it, so the big names, move away from it.
No, I don't think that's the case.
No,
I do agree with that actually.
Most people follow where streamers go.
And also the TikTokers as well, because TikTokers do lots of Vanguard stuff.
They will follow suit. Stuff. The TikTokers will follow suit off of the main guys, and the main guys dictate everything.
Streamers. It's the top
streamers. The only reason Vanguard is still alive is because of Twitch. No, not Vanguard. Call of Duty Warzone.
No, I disagree. I disagree 100%. The reason things like COD are still alive is because a majority of the people who play COD, and it's the same with games like FIFA, aren't people who like look into gaming news, aren't people who do that sort like watch people play games. They're more people who will be like, oh, there's a new COD on the store front. I'll buy that. And
that's the thing. They'll play it for like 2 months, and those people will stop playing. They'll move on to the next big game. The Call of Duty.
The people who are still playing are the people who are following Twitch streamers at the minute. No joke.
I reckon everyone who's bought Vanguard right now will stop playing in January, because either FIFA will come out, or like some other big name game will come out,
or they'll move to Battlefield.
Because Battlefield is also a big name.
Yeah,
but like I think personally, because I recently watched the Ackman's new video, the Ackman's, and he said that if you listen to the streamers that are playing COD right now, they're talking about Halo having a battle royale, which is iffy at the moment because Halo wants to bring all the audiences together.
They've really said it's not going to have a battle royale, I think.
Yeah, but I think they have. Yeah, I think they've said it, but Halo want to bring the core audience, the Halo 3, Halo Reach, and Halo 5 players together right now, and so they don't care about battle royale. They want to bring back the old guys that love playing Halo and introduce it to a new audience as well, which is working for them right now. It's free. It's only on Xbox and PC, but fucking like people that if you own an Xbox or a PC, you're probably gonna get the Halo multiplayer.
Yeah,
it's free. But and they want to introduce it to a new audience. And if you listen to it, I remember when I was watching the video, there were so many clips of like Dr. disrespecting that, saying like, if this gets a battle royale, I will ditch Call of Duty. And it's like they're so desperate to ditch COD that we're talking like they don't want to play Fortnite.
Tim the Tap Man.
Yeah, they don't want to play Fortnite because Fortnite's too killified. They don't want to play Apex because Apex is like weird. I don't know what's wrong with Apex. I think Apex is fine.
Not enough. There's not enough like kill potential in that. You spend quite a lot of time running around.
But we're talking if someone went, okay, we're releasing a new battle royale. It's like COD, but we're actually going to fix the issues that the fan base has a problem with. I reckon they will all ditch COD for that new battle royale. If they went, it's exactly like Call of Duty. It has the art style of like Apex. And it has the addictiveness of Fortnite. They will all ditch Call of Duty for that new battle royale. The only issue is all the big game companies like convinced that battle royale is dying because of course Battlefield hasn't got battle royale and Halo hasn't got battle royale. Plus, like all the new single player games that are coming out, they're not having battle. They're single player games. And like FIFA's not got battle royale. We haven't seen like a weird new battle royale since like the Nintendo ones.
Yeah,
like imagine a FIFA battle royale.
Well, the problem it's the problem that battle royale is dying because I don't actually think it is any.
Oh no, it's not dying. It's just, there's no games being
it's
made
more
for
that
anymore.
Any have tried failed. The only one that's been able to really like stick around has really been Fortnite.
And Fortnite, Warzone, and Apex. Apex seems to cling to life.
Yeah, well, Apex is clinging to life unless you're a fucking Japanese VTuber.
Yeah.
Then it is
I
like
genuinely
fucking
do
bread
not
and
hear
butter.
anyone talk about Apex.
I
see a lot.
Apex can't get. Apex won't leave my Twitter like ad recommendations. But like they're adding that new map or some shit. That's what Apex is good at though. They have new maps,
new character like every other season or something.
Call of Duty has had Verdansk for years.
Fortnite's had 2 maps over its lifetime.
But Fortnite changed the map just as the first map was dying.
Chicken map.
What Fortnite does, I think, really works for it. Each season, it will take the map that you already have and then change a bunch of locations. So it feels really new. And they always do it to locations you wouldn't usually go to anyway. So you'll constantly I'm going to go check out that location. And usually you'll either rewarded with a cool looking location or really good gear. Fortnite's balancing when it comes to like how its map works is genuinely like really fun. The only thing I'm not that big a fan of is like the AI like enemies. Mostly like the wildlife ones. They got these weird like raptor enemies that are super fucking annoying.
That's just so dumb. Or Battle Royale, let's have random AI in the middle.
Well, it's more because a lot of like Fortnite fans, you know, they care about like the story for some reason. So and usually the weird fucking like animals and stuff have like gameplay stuff with them. Like they'll drop like health items and shit like that. And usually it's the best ways to finish like challenges. I can't really remember. I haven't played Fortnite in like a good month.
Yeah, I think, but like with that, I really do think with that. If you don't know, Cold War is ended now. They've kind of like ended the story for Cold War.
Yeah,
they've ended the campaign story in the multiplayer.
Oh
my god!
Yeah, I shit you not. I know, Alfie, you played it, but you like got a different ending.
Yeah.
The legit ending that goes into the multiplayer. It just teases multiplayer stuff. That's
so
how Vanguard. You literally in Vanguard, you blow up a massive like military base in Russia, and it goes. The Perseus is the main villain, basically. Perseus isn't a person; it's like fucking V for Vendetta. Like it's not a person; it's an idea. And basically, they blow up this fucking they blow up this massive castle that's got Perseus in it, and then what's his name? Adler goes. Perseus wasn't here, and then you get a trailer for the like the multiplayer, how the multiplayer goes, and then the multiplayer, all those season trailers, they're just the story for the campaign, and that's how the same with Modern Warfare. Modern Warfare has more conclusive ending, but the campaign is continued in the Warzone, which is weird that they're making a Modern Warfare 2. Because like wasn't the campaign like they nuke Verdansk in the multiplayer, and then that's why we go back to the 1960s to old Verdansk, and now we're probably going to go back to World War II Verdansk.
Oh wow!
I really think I'm worried that they're going to have like here's World War II Verdansk.
I can't wait for World War One with static trench warfare.
Yeah. You know,
charging over the top.
People have been begging the Call of Duty community. Like this has been going on for a long time. You know, they added Rebirth Island when Cold War came out.
Yeah.
People, Rebirth Island is an event only map. So like if there's a really cool, you know how like Fortnite will do like an event every now and again.
Yeah.
If Cold War's doing an event, they have the event for Verdansk, but you have the event for Rebirth Island. That's the only way you can play Rebirth Island.
Yes, it is.
You can't play like Rebirth Island properly. It has to be through the event, and it annoys so many people because everyone just wants to play the map, because it's actually a really fun map.
Yeah,
but they can't because they've got to play it with like they can only play like. I think from what I've heard, the best event they've done so far was squads. Not squads, I mean duos. It's just like are we really gonna have Verdansk for like we're nearly running on 3 years of Verdansk?
Yeah, that's stupid. They need to change their shit.
And then they refuse to change it. But
I can't wait until Battle Royales die.
Yeah, because I know in the Ackman's video he talks about how the streamers have gone so used to selling Battle Royale. I thought how are they selling Battle Royale? Then he played a clip from Doctor Disrespect's playing Halo Infinite, and I was like, holy fuck! I have no disrespect to the Doc at all. I love the guy. I think he's a great streamer.
No disrespect to the Doc.
Yeah, I've got no disrespect to the man. I fucking love him. I fucking love the guy to death. He's probably one of my favorite entertainers in the live streaming community.
Oh my god!
But when I saw that Halo Infinite gameplay, I was like, oh, is that how you're playing Halo Infinite? A game where if you die, you respawn in 5 seconds. Every fight he got in Infinite, he'd scream about how like he's low, the enemy's low, he needs to reload and shit to like his friends, and I was like, just like grab a shotgun, run up to him and shoot him, and if you die, grab a shotgun, run up to him and shoot him until he dies.
No joke. Just real quick, watching Doc stream, just seen 3 people say that COD's so fucking stale.
Oh yeah.
It is.
Like I know. I know I complained about the original COD engine, and I complained about how Call of Duty's not changing up their flow and the guns look so shit. The gun animations look so shit in that. I miss the days when it was like, here's the same Call of Duty, but it's futuristic, or here's the same Call of Duty, or it's Black Ops 4, where it's like weirdly futuristic, but it's more like ranked.
Do you remember when everyone was like super fucking excited about Modern Warfare because they were going to be changing up how the game works and shit?
Well, they changed the engine.
Well, yeah, they
introduced sliding. That's
it.
Yeah. Call of Duty's always had sliding. No, they
sliding
the
and
engine.
using vehicles.
Well, they changed the engine for Call of Duty, and what they did was they added they made the guns look more like the gun movement, and that looked more realistic. It all flowed correctly, and the gameplay was better. The issue was they've done the same thing for Cold War, and they've done the exact same thing for Modern Warfare 2, and then the exact same thing for Vanguard, and they're going to do the exact same thing for Modern Warfare 2. And that's the thing. It's like back in the day, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 1, Modern Warfare 2, and Modern Warfare 3, it made sense the graphics got better, but the guns stayed the same because they were in the same trilogy.
Yeah.
Black Ops 1 and 2 and World at War, it made sense the guns stayed the same, but the background changed because they were in the same trilogy. Black Ops 3 was actually good. They changed a lot of things. They changed the movement. Advanced Warfare was a bit weird, and Ghost was the first time people really noticed that it was they weren't really changing anything. World War II was shit on quite a bit, but I have a lot of memories playing World War II. Black Ops 4, I know a lot of people liked it as the Battle Royale, but people shit on because it had no campaign. And then it was people were just like if you play Modern Warfare 2 Remastered, which came out after Modern Warfare 2019, you can see that Modern Warfare 2 Remastered is on the same engine as Black Ops 4, and it feels kind of dated after you play Modern Warfare. But I miss those days. So at least they changed the skin. They changed how the game looked each time. Now it's the same fucking shit. Everything looks the same. Everything looks the gun flow looks amazing. Gun combat looks amazing. Reloading is satisfying. Killing people is satisfying. But it's they've not changed it for 3 years.
Well, to be fair, all the engines, creating an engine is much more technical now.
Yeah.
It requires a lot more resources.
I'm not saying the new Call of Duty engine is bad. It's fucking dope as fuck. It's cool as shit. I love killing people on that engine. The executions are awesome as shit.
Bad. It's the fact that they can't afford to do that every year or every time they bring out a new one.
They've struck gold with this new engine. It's they did well between Call of Duty 4, which was 2007, and Black Ops 4, which was 2018. 11 years they didn't change the engine. Then they finally went with making a new engine, and they did for Modern Warfare 2, then Modern Warfare 2019. And Modern Warfare 2019, Cold War, and Vanguard have been on the same engine. That engine looks beautiful. The ray tracing looks gorgeous. Everything looks really nice. The issue is, with the old games, they changed the look each time. With these games, they haven't changed the look.
The problem that we're having is we're getting these games too quickly again.
Yeah.
The problem with doing yearly releases is
Run out of steam.
you run out. Well, especially with like Vanguard.
Run out of ideas.
Like was
stuff.
it Cold War or Vanguard was the one that was supposedly like in development hell, and they had to shove like 3 different teams on.
I think that was Cold War because that was during the lockdown.
Yeah. Well,
probably Cold War.
The problem is like with shit like that happening, is you kind of just go, okay, we just used what we have. I wouldn't be surprised if Vanguard's the exact same, and that's why all these games look almost the exact same, feel almost the exact same.
My complaint isn't they feel the same. They look. My complaint isn't they feel the same because it feels good. It feels good.
No, it's less that it feels good, but like where these games take place should be influencing stuff. Like Vanguard should be so much slower paced. It should be a like more heavy feeling game. But you look at gameplay and it's people fucking dashing around, fucking
that's
sliding.
The problem though, because it's tied into Warzone.
Yeah,
that's because it's all this weird ropey fuck that all ties into Warzone. I think
again, it literally just comes back to they don't want the fan base to have built up all of this muscle memory and then just not be able to use it for the next game because they'll get pissed off, and they don't want to face that backlash because people have trained themselves.
It's not that. It's from what I think they have said and what's going on. They don't care about the COD. They're just gonna pop out new ones. So they pay and again extra cash for them. They just want you to fucking get playing Warzone.
Yeah. Warzone's where they make all their money.
Their money's on Warzone, and it's fucking worked.
They make so much money off Warzone. Like, I know there's that lawsuit, and after I thought about it for a while, I was like, they could pay off fucking everyone with that money they got from Warzone, and they still have money afterwards. Yeah, they still have money after. I reckon they could pay off, and they have money afterwards. But like, I think like it's just like it's weird that like nothing is like they've just been changing the what's it, the time error. Like at least with the previous Call of Duty, they changed the time error, but they make the games look a bit different. With these new ones, it's like it's the same game every time. They just change the time error. It's like what's it? Black Ops 4 is slightly cel shaded. Modern Warfare 3 is darker.
It's not cel shaded. It's just it looks older, so it will probably be like very cartoonish looking.
Black Ops 3 looks really fucking good for its age. World War 2 was like it looked good. They've like World War 2 was also slower as well. Like World War 2 didn't have leaning and sliding and shit as well. It was like it had fast combat. It's a Call of Duty game, but like it didn't have sliding, leaning, all that tactical shit. But like, I just think like I'm just like I just wish that like if they're gonna make a Call of Duty game, they at least like change the grain of how the game looks, something like that. Because they all look like the reason why they're able to put every gun into Warzone is because all the lighting and all that shit just looks the same.
Yeah,
and that's why they're able to do it. And it's like,
well that wouldn't even affect it. It's just as long as they have the models, it doesn't matter. They can add like a grittiness effect onto Vanguard.
Yeah, that's
probably alone.
That's why that's what all I'm asking for. Like all the guns look super clean, and they all look really nice and shit, and it looks really cool. But like maybe like a bit of an art style on Vanguard, make it unique. It's a World War II game, and like I know Aaron, you said this in the past. It's a World War II game, and World War II. Same with New York and free roam games. It's been done to death.
Yeah,
and it's like if you're gonna do something that has been done before, change it. Like Call of Duty World at War. It has a different art style. It's very grey, that game, and it's very dark. Like replaying it, you learn a lot. It's about this. It's mainly focused on the dark side of World War II and how horrible shit was.
I quite like that though.
Yeah, that's why I love World. That's why World at War.
I think they should do that with Vanguard.
It's like that's what they should have done. Vanguard and World War II hyped up a darker World War II. World War. I haven't played Vanguard, so I'm not going to say anything. But World War II just hyped up the Americans the entire time. Like the Americans were great. They did everything good. World at War's like, no, they fucking like set fire to trees to kill fucking Japanese. It's like,
It highlights how horrible everyone was.
yeah, everyone was horrible in World War One. That's why it was so fucking good. World War Two, everyone's just really good and nice. Like, there's a part where like a guy, there's a part in World War Two, there's a part where like, your captain's an alcoholic, and you're like, whoa, stop drinking, and he's like, wow, alcohol is making me a dickhead, and he's like, I won't drink anymore. And it's like, in World War Two, he would have been like, no, I love alcohol, and he would have just like.
The problem
Should've
is
fucked you
now
up.
we have like games aren't allowed to be political. And
Well, we do
saying
sometimes, but yeah.
America bad at any point, especially if an American made game, because Americans are so fucking like vocal about this sort of shit.
Yeah,
It instantly becomes, oh, you're anti-American. Oh, you're being political in your game. But
and you,
Wow.
you can't
Tell you
Guess
what, I
you
am
don't enjoy
anti-American,
your
so what?
freedom.
and we can't be anti-American right now. It's so annoying.
but then they'll go, you know, this is why I like Japanese games. Those aren't political. What games did I mention? Metal Gear. Like one of the most political game franchises of all time. Like,
And it makes that game's fair with it as well. But I think Spec Ops: The Line is a game that's never gonna get fucking remastered.
because
Because
everyone's
it-
like, it's way too
That's
political.
such a dark tone.
Yeah,
What about
How-
hatred?
the villains of Spec Ops: The Line are American. What's going on? I think I
Honestly,
cut out.
there was a rumor that Hatred was supposed to be getting a Switch port.
Oh,
Like the
Fucking hell.
developers showed it off.
Play that on the Labo.
But
it's like everyone's so scared to make like a game that will go against America. Because even if you play Cold War's campaign, it's like, oh, the Americans didn't do drugs during Cold War; they were just injured all the time.
if the worst one of it is fucking Modern Warfare 2019.
When they
Where it
lied
basically
about
Where they
goes-
spun actual American war crimes and said the Russians did it.
No,
Yeah.
but also
Wait,
the
what?
whole like if the
Yeah,
like
so,
the Russians did anything evil, that's them just genuine being evil. But if Americans did anything evil, it's them just getting their hands dirty. I'm just like,
But
fuck off.
So to
Yeah.
explain to Alfie, there's something called the Death Road in
Y-
Iraq.
Ah,
I think it is. Basically, what happened was a load of like civilians and that were trying to get out of Iraq, and the Americans and the British couldn't decide if they were villains, if they were the enemy or not.
Like,
So they killed them all.
they
and,
started opening fire. if I
yeah, they
remember
opened
correctly,
fire at
like,
loads of
using
civilians.
gas and everything.
Yeah,
They
And
just
so-
fucking let it range. It was just
Yeah.
a shooting range for them.
yeah. And in Modern Warfare 2019, they said the Russians did it.
What?
Yeah.
Genuinely.
They go the Death Road, the area where the Russians slaughtered so many civilians, and it was like
Look at
the Americans did it and the British did it. Russia like may have been there, but like it was America and England's hands were dirty.
there's a video comparing all the real life war crimes that are used in Modern Warfare and saying who actually did it.
Wait, could you find me this video if you don't
See
mind?
if I can try.
Yeah. I know they very clearly ignored that America, I think England did as well, tested out white phosphorus during that war. And Spec Ops: The Line talks about it all the time.
There's that
Why
really
phosphorus
iconic.
has been around for a
That-
while.
that's-
Yeah.
That's
It's
that-
been around since like World War II on before.
but Americans used it quite a bit during the Iraq War.
Oh
Or the-
yeah.
Yeah, America was like, oh yeah, let's use this shit that literally liquefies metal that sticks to your fucking skin. Let's just test it. Let's test it in this poor country, and then they just blamed it on other countries. Oh, we didn't do that. We made it a war crime. And I was like, but you did. But you did use it.
The Iraq War just it's
It was a
massive.
clusterfuck.
It was a fucking clusterfuck. Like, let's be real.
It's still a fuck up to this day. Like recently, it's been such a fuck up. We left thinking everything will be okay, and they took over in 3 fucking days.
But also, like, I find it really like interesting that America was like, we have to do this fucking war. They've attacked us because it was. I'm thinking it was the one right after 9/11, right?
Yeah, no, that they
Yeah,
9/11 caused it.
Yeah,
And the 7/7 bombings in England,
Yeah.
so that's what got us involved.
but
Hmm.
it's one of those things where it's just America wanted someone to fight.
Yeah, they were waiting for something like 9/11 to happen.
Yeah.
They apparently, so originally Russia were there and they were taking over Iraq.
Hmm.
Because Russia were just like I'm not saying like with modern warfare they said Russia did everything evil, but Russia, they weren't evil, but they were still doing shit behind the scenes. So Russia was kind of taking over. So America gave loads of guns to the Iraq army.
Yeah.
And they secretly did it. They gave loads of fucking guns to them. And then what happened was when they got all these guns and all this power, they did 9/11.
Hmm.
And then America were like, well, I guess it's time to fuck their country up.
So Jay,
It
what you're
was the
saying is
CIA.
game theory.
I heard it was the CIA, from what I've been told.
Well, you're saying that
No, yeah,
America-
It's known the CIA have helped plot and do a lot of governmental shit behind the actual government.
Yeah. So we've
Things
been,
and
our
that.
country have been sending people to that country to kill fuckers because the CIA were trying to stop communism from getting into that state, that area of the fucking area, that area of the country. All because America can't accept that some countries are communist. Because America their country fucking works so much with capitalism or whatever the fuck it is. Joe Biden, Donald Trump, George Bush.
You know when I joked about this episode being the political episode?
America's a fucking joke.
Yeah,
America-
this has just been like horrible
that-
shit on top of horrible shit.
America's politics is a fucking joke. They've got a guy who can't stay awake during anything.
And keeps farting in front of
Honestly, that's the
important persons.
funniest thing ever. Honestly, if that was me, I would fire on a fucking one of
He's
them.
done it in front of the Pope, fucking two celebrities.
He's speaking like a real person would, you know. He would fart on his enemies.
Joe Biden's not my president. Sweetie, he is. No, he can't.
Joe
be.
Biden
I'm
goes to North
British.
Korea and farts on the on Kim Jong Un.
Hey
I
Kim
can't wait
Jong
for that
Un.
talk summit.
Hey Kim Jong. Oh, sorry about that.
Squeaker.
Wow, watch me. I'm about to go higher than one of your rockets just takes off.
Right.
Oh,
Well,
fucking.
Fucking
we've
dumbass.
been doing this for a while now.
It's
Almost
currently
two.
it's almost at 2 hours. We're about 15 minutes
Hang on.
off. This
We're
is the
about the same
longest
length as
episode.
the Eternals movie.
Yeah, this will be the same length as fucking.
So I
Eternals.
looked up some stuff for the Eternals.
Sure, all right, so spoilers.
Oh yeah, spoilers for a movie that's fucking dog shit.
Yeah,
Do you know Icarus, the guy with Superman powers?
yeah.
I think he turns out to be evil,
Oh,
which is good. You know, evil Superman character. We've not
did
seen
you
that
hear it's
before.
based on Zack Snyder's interpretation of him, of Superman?
Yeah, yeah. I saw the act to the Speedster. She's like a mute or something like that.
yeah.
That I watched the fight scenes of the Speedster. They just like sort of like speed up her legs when she's running,
Oh,
and I was like, and people were like, "This is better than DC. This is better than like other. This is better than X-Men." And I was like, "No, it's not." Like they go, "Oh, they do slow motion for their speed. Like it's unique and it's interesting. Someone that has really fast legs that runs fast is boring. Having the scene from X-Men First Class."
yeah.
Good. That's a good, fun scene, and it's interesting. The scene where Flash runs back in time is just like a good, fun scene, which is interesting. Her running really fast to punch a guy, not fun, not interesting. It's just basic.
It's just visual noise.
Also, you know, is it Kanka?
Kanka.
You know the one that you were memeing earlier this week.
What, Kingo?
Kingo, yeah. So there's a scene where Icarus picks up Kingo and throws him and lasers him.
Yeah.
I don't know if he dies, but the mute one gets upset because it's her friend, and she's mute. So she like in that scene. If you weren't mute, you'd go no like that. If your friend was getting hurt, you'd
Yeah.
say it more
That'd be
emotionally.
impactful.
But she just goes, "Ah!" And I was like, that is the funny.
it's the
No,
funniest fucking scene.
no,
No, it's so funny. It's so
No.
fucking funny.
Come on, if someone's a new character, the only time they're ever gonna make a proper noise or something, have it be impactful.
She just goes, "Ah!" And I was like, that's fucking hilarious. Angelina Jolie. One of the people get taken away by one of the Sentinels.
Yeah.
I don't know who it was, but like Jon Snow from Game of Thrones is like, no, and she gets taken away. Apparently they're all robots as well.
Oh.
It's weird. Icarus is supposed to be really powerful, but then like secretly, the black gay character.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not saying that to sound horrible. I just don't know his name. Apparently, like he's like as strong as him, and it's like everyone's like, "Did you know he's as strong?" Like, I can watch the fucking movie. He beats him in a fight technically, and it's like I don't know why. So basically, some of the Eternals believe they have to interfere to save the world,
and other ones don't.
and some of them don't, and those are the ones that are evil. Also, by the way, guess what? Big plot point reveal. Big spoiler for the fan base. The Earth is an egg for one of the Sentinels.
Really?
Yeah, the volcanic eruption.
Oh, no. I've seen this shit before. This is World of Warcraft lore.
Yeah. Basically, one of
Shut up.
I'm not even joking.
apparently one
This
of
is
the
World of Warcraft lore.
apparently one of the Sentinels planted an egg inside the Earth, and it's supposed to hatch. One of the Sentinels comes out of it. He's in the comics. He does die in the comics as well. But in this, they just destroy a volcano, and that stops him from coming out the Earth.
All right. So this is something I found whilst making a video that's never coming. I was doing a little bit of content creation, boys. I was working on a video talking about the Eternals, like backlash about critics basically being sexist, racist, and misogynistic.
It was like if you're a
just-
movie that stars women, you're a sexist.
Well, no, it's because it has diversity, which is really funny. Basically, my basic arguments in the video, because it's not coming out now, it's really shit and bad. Were it's really interesting that people are saying that because this film is being diverse and people hate it, they're like being misogynistic, racist, and all that. When really we should be calling out that Marvel's only just being diverse. Why is it taking them almost 20-something movies to get diverse?
They've taken them it's over 10 years.
Yeah. The first, main black superhero was Black Panther in 2018.
Which was 10 years, which was 10 years, about 10 years
Almost
after
10
the first.
years.
Yeah.
But,
we shouldn't be praising them now because we're fucking... And
no, it's because as time's gone on, people have gotten the more. This is gonna sound so dumb, but
Well,
as the woke,
But I
think
found so I was looking now. You know how I love doing my thumbnails. Funny pictures stretched out. So I tried finding one of the funniest looking, the funniest name and the funniest looking character called Sprite.
oh yeah.
And I found there's a bit of a meme a couple years back in our group of the Black Widow Avengers Infinity War figure and how it looked really dopey.
Oh yes, I remember.
I present to you Sprite.
My God.
We only can see. We can't see it, but we will see it soon.
No, it's in the chat right now.
Oh, I mean, I
Oh.
can, I have eyes, Jay. I use them.
She looks.
I'm in the wrong chat.
She
I'm in
looks
the wrong chat.
Oh,
like
chat,
a
you look at that.
40-year-old woman, maybe 50 years old.
Oh fuck!
When I just looked up their age of the actor, they were born in 2005.
Fuck!
They're not 2002 gang.
No, yeah, not like us.
Not like
But,
us, Jay.
But I'm looking into more Eternal spoiler stuff. Harry Styles, of course, is in the
Yeah,
movie.
he plays
He plays Grey Fox,
Star
Whoa.
Fox.
Star Fox.
Ain't they non-binary?
No,
What?
he's just there.
Harry.
Or Harry Styles?
Yeah.
I don't know. Shall I look up?
Yeah.
So we can
Also,
cancel Jay again.
Oh fuck!
Yeah.
Also,
Wow.
Blade also appears in the movie. Well, no, his voice
Oh,
is
maybe
heard
it
in the
is.
movie.
Okay. I don't know.
I'm really upset because I feel like the Blade movie will be like a Blade Eternals crossover, and I really do not want to watch the Eternals to understand what fucking goes on in Blade. Like if I find out I have to watch the Eternals to find out what happens in the Blade movie, I may cry because I want to watch a Blade movie where a fucking dude just kills vampires for an hour and a half. If I have to like watch the Eternals movie, if I have to watch 2.5 hours to find out what happens in the Blade movie, I'm gonna fucking cry. That shouldn't happen. That shouldn't be real. That shouldn't be allowed. But
Anyway, I'm gonna head out.
okay.
Yeah.
Right, let's see you guys later.
Wow.
Right, see you later.
When Blade is now a female and gay.
God, I'm gonna cry. But apparently like everyone's like hyping up because like there's some Eternals that are taken away by the Celestials. Some of the Eternals are working for the Celestials as well. But some of the Eternals are just the regular Eternals, and some of them aren't working for Celestials. But apparently, like everyone's like, "Oh my god, I can't wait to see a sequel." Like, I really do not think there's going to be a sequel to this movie.
I don't want to sound mean or anything. This just sounds like scuffed WoW lore to me. I'm sorry.
Well, the Eternals is this weird, desperate attempt to be they wanted to introduce like a load of characters that we all care about, that have all this lore shit based behind them and all that stuff, like all that stuff and that, and then like they kind of really it kind of fucks a few things as well. You know, you've seen the design to the the Celestials in the movie. They're all like kind of skinny in that.
Yeah.
Have you seen the design for the Celestial and Guardians of the Galaxy?
Yeah.
He's fucking huge, isn't he?
Mm.
It's like, why do they look so different to him in Guardians? Also, as people always said, we've seen 3 Celestials technically, in the movies so far. We've seen the Searcher, who's the guy in Guardians. The one has the title. There's I forgot his name, but it's Nowhere. His name's Nowhere. No, that is. I didn't forget his name. His name is Nowhere. And we saw his severed head in Guardians.
Yeah, he's fucking gigantic.
And then guess what? We saw another one in Guardians. Apparently, Ego is a Celestial as well. But
Yeah,
that may be him saying it. People think he just says he's a Celestial, but he could be a Celestial that didn't hang out with the other Celestials, and that's why he's a bit different.
would make sense.
Yeah, because like apparently Celestials are just brains, and then they build those massive armored bodies. But technically, Ego didn't grow up with them, so he just built a planet around him instead of the armored body. But like, I'm like, Ego, interesting guy, interesting dude. Nowhere, as much as he's fucking dead, also quite an interesting design for a Celestial. The Searcher also looked dope as shit in that movie. And then like you have the Judge, who's the red one, who's in Eternals, who appears in all the trailers and that. Not very interesting looking. He looks like a skinny giant dude. Whatever the one that's called that's in the Earth doesn't look very interesting either. He looks like a volcano. He is just a volcano they kill. The Deviants. Oh my fucking god, the design for the Deviants. Those are the evil fuckers. They are so boring looking. Literally, when I watched the trailer in when I saw Venom 2, the best movie ever made. They showed off that one that's like hypnotizing Angelina Jolie.
Yeah.
And I was like, no way, this is the main villain for the movie. And yeah, it's the main villain for the movie. Big CGI fuckface guy. And I was like, that looks awful. It's like it's just apparently some of the Eternals die as well in the movie, and it's like it just doesn't look great. I'm like they really fucking they went to left hook with this Eternals movie, and they missed so hard. Like when it comes to 2020, when it comes to 2021's Marvel movies, Black Widow, I need to see it, but I've heard it's dog shit. I'm gonna watch it on Disney Plus soon. Eternals, dog shit. Shang-Chi's apparently really good because from what I've heard,
Black Widow is bad because it's a prequel. It can't really do much, and the villains are awful. Apparently, the only good thing is the chemistry between those four main characters. Apparently, that's all I've heard from the movie. People just talk about the chemistry. Shang-Chi apparently is fucking good. It takes that superhero backstory concept and flips it on its head. Apparently, and I'm like, why the fuck did they make Shang-Chi and go, oh, we'll make Shang-Chi a really good movie, but it's like no one really knows what Shang-Chi is. And we don't really know the actor from Shang-Chi. The only big name in Shang-Chi is the guy who plays the scuffed Amanda. What's it? What the fuck his name is? Ten Rings guy.
Mandarin.
The only big name is him, basically. I'm sure I know there's some like big Asian like fighting characters that are in it, but like I wasn't big into those Asian fighting movies when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I know they were good. I'm not gonna take it away from those movies, but I didn't watch them when I was younger.
One thing I just kind of want to because we're getting to the 2-hour mark, and I'm gonna have to edit this, so I think we should almost just like start finishing up now.
Okay, well, my opinions on Marvel's movies. I won't say TV shows yet. Marvel's movies of 2021. Black Widow looks shit. I'm gonna have to watch it, and it's probably gonna be shit. Shang-Chi comes out this month. Apparently,
Comes out
I'm excited.
Friday.
I'm excited to watch that.
Eternals ass.
Eternals looks like fucking shit. A new Spider-Man movie though.
Have you seen the new poster? That's what I wanted to talk about. Have you seen who's on it?
I kind of jizzed in my pants. I was in the pub and I was like, ah, kind of jizzing. I was like, damn, son, that movie looks fucking good.
But yeah, so
And then we got Hawkeye in December.
yeah, no one cares.
Yeah.
No one cares about Hawkeye. No one gives a fuck.
For my opinion on Eternals, see screenshot in Discord chat. Epic dub.
See screenshot in Discord.
Damn, we're not
I
getting
think this is a big W.
Damn, she's not appearing in Eternals 2.
What do you mean?
Look at what Ashley sent.
Yeah?
Budget, box office.
Yeah, that's only been out a weekend.
I know, but like, think about the other Marvel movies that have been out on a weekend. Shang-Chi made money back in a week.
Eternals is that is good. Supposedly that's the best Marvel like performance of the pandemic.
Eternals has got big names in it.
Yeah, so it's gonna get a sequel.
I didn't want it to get a sequel though.
Yeah, well,
It's probably gonna have to though to follow the fucking story.
I'm gonna march into Disney HQ and take a shit.
Well, Jay, you know what you could do?
Direct Eternals
Just
2.
fucking do what I'm doing and give up with Marvel films. It's not hard.
No,
Actually,
no, I only want to watch the ones that I like.
Yeah, so don't watch Eternals.
Don't watch Eternals and just stick
I've
to,
not
like,
seen Eternals, have I?
Yeah, so just like all
not
I'm
seen
doing
it.
is watching the last Spider-Man film and the last Guardians of the Galaxy, and I'm done.
Well, I want to watch Shang-Chi, so that looks good. And I've heard it's good. I want to watch Spider-Man. This is Spider-Man.
Yeah.
I want to watch Thor because I like what Taika Waititi's doing.
It's not
that I like the movie, that I like what they're doing in the character. I just like Taika Waititi's movies. I want to see the new Guardians movie. Obviously, I fucking love. I've fallen in love with how I should say Edgar Wright. James Gunn records his movies, that makes his movies. I think they're great. I think he's really creative. He's a really creative guy. Other than that, unless a big director that I know makes a Marvel movie, I'm not too fussed.
Let's go.
Michael Bay.
If they go, oh, we're making a new Spider-Man movie, I'm like, fucking, I'm down to watch. If they announce Spider-Man 4 by Sam Raimi, Sam Raimi. Also, that's the other thing. When it comes to the directors' movies, Sam Raimi's doing Doctor Strange, so that's why I want to watch Doctor Strange. But it's not like oh my god, Doctor Strange. I want to watch Doctor Strange too. I did like the first one, but like I want to watch Doctor Strange. It's like Sam Raimi. It's a Sam Raimi movie. Guardians of the Galaxy 3
Bozo.
Guardians of the Galaxy 3 is a James Gunn movie. That's why I want to watch Guardians of the Galaxy 3. For Love and Thunder is a Taika Waititi movie. I like Taika Waititi. I recently watched the What We Do in the Shadows.
Yeah, good film.
It's a TV show, isn't it?
It's also a film.
Oh,
I don't think he did the TV show.
No, I swear. I watched the clip of it. You know, my parents are addicted to watching it. I sat and they watched the one when they go outside. They they go out clubbing, and that one guy goes, "You can come in." They go, "You have to go." I love it. I love it. It's a really good like vampire thing. It's funny as fuck. I like Taika Waititi.
Yeah.
And then the Spider-Man.
But watch the movie. The movie's really fun.
Yeah. Okay, I will. And Spider-Man isn't with the director. It's with Spider-Man. Same with Batman. I don't know the director for the new Batman movie, but it's a Batman movie.
It's the guy who did Planet of the Apes.
He's good. I like Planet of the Apes movies. But like it's like, you know, it's like if they went if Blade again, it's Blade. I want to see a Blade movie. Ghost Rider. I want to see a Ghost Rider movie. Daredevil. I want to see a Daredevil movie. Wolverine. I want to see a Wolverine movie. Other than that, don't care. I don't care.
Stop now. Stop.
Yeah, we have to stop. Genuinely, this is 2 hours. This is 2 hours and 5 minutes. The only reason it's this fucking long is because I was not planning on it being. I was like, okay, we're almost at the hour point.
Right. Stop.
All right.
Let's just like end it.
Okay.
I just want to have one final closing note.
Yeah.
The line I'm about to say now did not age very well, and I quote: "Untie me, Mercury."
Who failed NNN? Because I did.
Well, alright, that's all our ending quotes. Wow. Poggers, guys.
Poggers! Do you know Poggers was said back in 1864? Poggers!
Why did we invite him, a drunk Jay, onto... Why did
I don't know.
I've been drunk more 2 of the podcasts so far.
But I don't think he's been this bad.
Alright. Well, anyway. This has been a fun one. Not for me, because I'm going to have to edit a fucking 2 hour and 6 long video. But, yeah, I've been Squibby.
Subscribe
He's
to...
been Master Plan.
He's in Master Plan Gaming.
Subscribe to Squibby.
Jay,
Follow our socials. We have Twitter of funny spaceman. We have
a Reddit now. We have a subreddit.
Twitter. We have Twitch and Twitter of professional streamer Banana Bill. We have YouTube content creator extraordinaire streamer Master Plan Gaming here.
You said the N-word.
We have once in a while streamer Squibby.
Nah, and no one watches my streams.
And then we just have me, who's the unfunny generic.
He just reposts Genshin Impact stuff. Alright, goodbye everybody.